Thank you guys so much for tuning in, joining us another episode of King Solomon Entertainment. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys share this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. We are on all social media platforms. We are on YouTube, King Solomon Entertainment. We are on Instagram, King_Solomon_ENT_. And we are on Facebook, Solomon, SOLOMON Davis, DAVIS. Make sure you guys subscribe, share, follow. We thank you guys so much for your comments, for your support. Wonderful platforms that's here on King Solomon Entertainment, and more to come on, down the way, very soon down the pipeline. We thank you guys so much. If you want to support us directly as we continue to grow, just continue to expand streaming and so many other wonderful things we got coming up, that is the Cash App. Thank you guys so much for that. Really appreciate it. And we're just so grateful to be back. And so we come today to give you a commentation of the reality show SWV, for those who have not been watching. And Xscape has a show on Bravo. And if you guys want to take it back just a little bit, they were on Growing Up Hip Hop. Lily was, and Candy would also Lily showed a little bit of her life on there, and then Candy, of course, being on Housewives of Atlanta, as well as on Candy. Candy has her own show. I think it's the OLG Gang or something to that effect. I forgot the name of her show, but she's like on 3 or 4 different reality shows. Her ability as far as her story kind of intertwined, and then that way you are somewhat familiar if you're watching her on the other reality star platforms. And so also with that, SWV and Xscape had a tour. They were doing engagements together. So no, this was a derivative of the verses. They did the verses together. Xscape and SWV did verses. And so from the verses success, they often talked about doing a show together. And of course, by Candy being on Bravo, having the connections over there, they have a show called SWV and Xscape. The show has been a wonderful show. I love both groups. I love SWV. I love Xscape. Great songs across the board from both groups. Now, in the beginning of episode 1, it pretty much journeyed to all the girls' life and what they're doing. Lily working with her son. Lily getting her career back together as far as things she want to do as an entrepreneur, helping her son, her own career. Lily, of course, Taj, of course, with being married to her former football NFL player, her husband, and his life. They live in Nashville, Tennessee. I believe he's coaching now, and also with I call it Cheryl, but Coco. Coco is out of, I think, New Jersey, New York area, and so she's helping her son. Both of her son, her son want to also play sports, and then the youngest son, Jay, he was going to be a dentist. He's at university now. He's thinking about changing his mind, becoming a singer. He had a YouTube channel. Coco was on the YouTube channel, so if you've been watching or following Coco or I think it's Michael J, you are somewhat familiar of each person's story and how they have kind of intersected into the SWV Xscape reality show. So it tells about a lot of their stories. We're working with their children and their current career, whether they're an entrepreneur, whether they are are getting their home life together, what they do to stay busy and stay, and to stay, just surviving. And so now with both of the groups have back reformed, Escape is touring as well as SWV, they decided to do the show together. Great idea, great show. Love both groups. It's a help to both groups. Love to see it. I got a chance to see SWV. They did the NAACP Image Awards last year. They won the performers. Great group, amazing. Um, and so, yeah, so this is wonderful. So the first episode of SWV and Xscape is sharing, telling all their stories, and then they dropped the bomb. Tamika dropped the bomb. It's Tamika, not Tiny. Tamika Scott dropped the bomb that her sister and her sister husband Rock was stealing royalty money from her. And just go back 10 years. The mother plays kind of like a dependent or a codependent with Tasha by supporting Tasha and not supporting Tamika. I don't know why Tamika have not, any other alternative as far as getting her money back. I'm not something extreme as suing, but do something to get her money back because they are doing shows. She is making money now, and so I don't know why she haven't taken other alternative measures to getting her money back. But it's family, so um, hopefully they resolve it and they will get money back. But the challenge is that they is stopping the progression of each group moving forward if they don't resolve their own personal family issues because Tasha is in the group, out the group, and the group just won't perform. So whenever we see three members of Escape instead of four, it's not the same. Tasha is one of the lead vocals. Tasha needs to be there. I know Tamika is stepping in. Tamika is also amazing, but to hear that complete Escape sound, that full part harmony, you need Tasha to be there. And Tasha has a very unique voice, and when she's not there, you will miss her voice and completing that Escape sound. Um, to resolve this issue, I have no idea how they're going to move it, to resolve it. Fast forward a couple of episodes, episode 1, episode 2, and now episode 3. Um, Now you have a challenge of Tasha may be on tour, may not be on tour. She's in, she's out, as well as other challenges that have come up with the current review of they're getting ready to do the show, and as far as we know, Tasha is in. Everybody's at the meeting, and they're discussing the full-on production. And they get to the point to where they're talking about doing one show. I guess as a because you got to travel to the tour company, tour management company, and booking dates. And so they had this one day coming up a month from when they were discussing it, and they wanted to do one show for that particular venue with the hope and the promise that they'll go on to do more shows. So everybody was on board and talking about it, discussing it. They get to the part where they're talking about headline, and so who headlines the show? And of course, SWV in particular ties her sentiments because she kind of is a catalyst for SWV spokesperson who is really friends with everybody's friends, but she's friends with both girls and kind of like driving at the helm of this. She's saying that, of course, and all the girls' perspective was like, of course, we're co-heading. Of course, we love the co-heads. Not a problem. We think our name should be side by side. Co-headlining is when both of the names are lateral. No one name is above the other. Their both names are side by side. So it will read SWV and Xscape straight across, horizontal. And so that's when Candice Burris Tucker, the businesswoman, she she says, do you think that's fair? Now, this you have to understand coming from a business perspective. She had also incorporated, or she let it be aware, just because it wasn't, she's been on TV consecutively for the last 10 plus years. She has other shows, like I said, she has Candy with the family and the old lady gang. She also has, she did the wedding show when she got married to Ty. She also has done uh, other show that she did, and she's on this show. She's done like 3 or 4 reality shows, and she has also sold, a lot of records as a songwriter and as a producer, as a solo artist. She also, you know, releases solo songs for herself as a solo artist, and she writes for other people. And she also is an entrepreneur, very successful entrepreneur. She did a successful play in New York that was Broadway, and Candy has a successful business. And so she was saying that her prices have gone up, as well as Tiny. Not to leave Tiny out, but I was just saying Candy name because she was kind of driving the conversation. Tiny also very successful. She married to Ti, Tim Harris, co-wrote a lot of the platinum selling songs. She writes for her kids and everybody else. She's also a prolific songwriter as well. Not to leave Tiny out. But they were saying because Tiny has also been on TV, reality TV for the last 10 plus years. Tiny and Toya, her family was on Family Hustle. She has been on a lot of shows, reality shows, consecutively for the last 10 plus years. So in saying that, she was pretty much saying they price and their fees have gone up. And he also has said, quote unquote, that their fees have doubled, tripled, if not quadrupled, since either their last engagement, or from when she did a comparison to what the girls charge at WB, meaning at WB, and what Xscape charge. And you also have to give the fact that it's 4 members of Xscape and only 3 of WB. So if they split across the board, it would be um, a bit of unfair to some. So this kind of left a repugnant taste in Coco's mouth, as well as the other girls that couldn't even get up and walk out. Coco made the remark that she sold 30 plus million. And I've been hearing a lot of people talking about this online about their perspective on it, how agree, disagree, how to be fair. She also mentioned that the girls who said at WV said they do 50 plus shows a year. Candace also said they have saturated the market. Um, same conversation. If you guys follow, also do reviews for Daddy West, Daddy's Natalie Nunn on Zeus also had the same conversation with their appearances and what do the performers make, those who do appearances plus perform versus those who are just doing the appearance and just there to be the hype girls or promo girls, whatever you want to call them, for entertainment. And a lot of girls say individually I make a lot of money doing appearances alone. And so collectively, because there's more girls, they're taking a big cut, but nevertheless, that was the same conversation. So here's my perspective on. They love both groups, love them. I think that the respect should be mutual. I think that if you feel like the purse is going to be too small for you to split equally 7 ways, then you need to talk about going up on your feet. And I think going up on your feet kind of speaks into why you should raise your feet. And a lot of people come out to you guys, like I love you guys who are tapped into younger generation, those that go to concerts, they're going to come out to see. You guys are also a part of the 90s as well, because you guys came out around, a few years apart from each other around the same era. And so you have stayed relevant. Okay, so I give you that. You have stayed relevant. And so you have a valid point. But those girls also trailblazed and paved the way, and they sold more records. And I big. That's what people were buying records for. So then, nevertheless, these are all valid points that will uh, mirror why you would get paid what you get paid. So all points are valid. All points are heard. Again, the mutual respect. The respect was there from the SWB side to the Xscape side. I kind of felt like Candy blindsided with that point. I think that was a point that should have came up in the business aspect of it. But I get it. You have to be upfront. You have to be, I guess not being like a slick about it, or like not being honest about how you felt, because it will come out, whether it's through business management or through booking or whatever. It's going to come out if there's a discrepancy somewhere down the line. But I feel like it was kind of done like the girls were disappointed. SWV was disappointed. They didn't see it coming. When do you have that conversation? I know I'm feeling so uncomfortable. When do you actually have that conversation? I think they should go up on the fee and then split the money. I think they should also probably bring in sponsors to raise the money. It's different things you can do if you are okay, or if you want to have a certain number in mind that you want to walk away with after everybody else gets paid and you guys are splitting individually. What's the number? And you can get creatively. I know management was there, tour management, whoever the guy there, they was there. They didn't want to get involved, yet still they should have been coming up with other additional ways where we could get more money per engagement, so everybody can be happy with the individual split once once the show is over. So hopefully the girls be able to work it out. Hopefully SWB and Xscape come to some agreement. I know I'll be watching. I hope you continue to watch. And that's just my opinion about it. I love both groups. I have nothing bad to say about any groups. I want to apologize to SWV. That was kind of disappointing. It kind of, that one kind of stung right there, But I'm sure they got love for each other. They're gonna come around. They're gonna work it out. And just just doing what you do to stay relevant and to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? All y'all now are to go up on your feet. All y'all now on TV. So that's the thing. Until next time, guys. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys share this video. Make sure you guys subscribe. I would love for you guys to support the channel directly with whatever you can. We really appreciate if you guys would support the platform directly and share this video to everybody. Make sure you guys subscribe. That is our cash out. Make sure you guys support us directly with the cash out. And just subscribe, share this video, share this video. Until next time, more commentating, more videos. Kingside Entertainment, Hollywood Now, Fast. We got to subscribe. We're on the move. Thank you guys. Streaming on all social media platforms. Red carpet, like we got the whole gamut. Thank you guys so much. YouTube, make sure you guys subscribe here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Until next time, guys. Thank you so much. Kingside Entertainment. KS News. Solomon.